Men, have you caught yourself saying that you just need to lose weight? If you lose weight, then you'll magically be at the place you want to be and you'll have the level of self-confidence that you truly desire. Now, most men who are out of shape, this is a common phrase that you'll hear them say, is I just need to lose weight. Now men, we need to first realise and understand that when it comes to fat loss, it's more than nutrition. There's certain things that we're going to have to focus on for you to really achieve the goals that you want to achieve. It's a lot deeper than this, okay? When we are not in shape, when we're constantly overindulging in food, when we're in a position where we're saying this phrase over and over again, this is impacting our life in many ways, in more ways than you can imagine. Are you currently stress eating at the moment? Right? Are you trying to numb yourself from the emotions, the day-to-day pain that you're feeling because you're not where you want to be? Are you low in energy? And do you not have a structure at the moment? Now, when it comes to achieving fat loss, there's certain factors that are causing you to be in this position. And if we don't address them, then you'll never achieve that goal. But we have to lift and look under the hood to see what's truly going on. So my question is for you, why are you stress eating? Or why are you overindulging in food? Are you trying to numb the pain? Are you stressed at work? Are you low in self-confidence? Are you trying to feed your mind with quick short-term pleasure? Your body with quick short-term pleasure? Like, what is the reason that you're in this position, and what is the main reason that you keep saying this phrase over and over again, years after year, but you're still out of shape? Men, you cannot respect yourself if you're falling into this day in and day out, years after year. We need to really look under the hood. I just need to lose weight. Now, what we need to focus on after we kind of clarify and pinpoint the reason on why we're maybe overindulging in food and not in shape, is being open and honest with ourselves. What changes do we truly need to make? Because if you want to get into a position where you're in shape, you've been in the best shape of your life, you're feeling, performing and looking at your best, for us to get to that position, that place, your new identity will have to be built. Your new lifestyle will have to be built. There's going to be new habits that are going to have to be developed. There's going to have to be a new formation of habits that you're going to have to wake up and live by each and every day, that are coming in an automatic way, but you have to first define what that automatic lifestyle looks like. But if you keep just telling yourself that you just need to lose weight, then you're never going to get results that you want, because it's a lot deeper than that. You're not having the self-confidence that you want. That is not good. You not being able to go after the opportunities you want to go after, that is not great. You not being able to lead your family the best you possibly can because you're not at the top of your game, that's not good, and we're going to have to change that. But just thinking it's this surface level bullshit, right, and neglecting the truth behind the matter, then you're not going to ever have that motivation that you need. When you know the truth on why you want to lose that weight, or the truth on why you want to get in shape, then that is going to build this whole power and fire that you need, because it's greater and bigger than you. We want to be leaders of our own life. We want to command respect. We want to go after the life that we want. We want our communities, our families to respect us, but we have to respect ourselves. Now, a man who's extremely out of shape, he cannot respect himself, because the actions aligned with that are not of respect. So men, where are you on this list? Are you currently stress eating? Are you numbing any pain that you're going through? Do you have low energy, and do you have no structure in your life? This all feeds into the common phrase that we hear men say, that I just need to lose weight. When we understand the true reason on why we want to lose weight, or why you want to lose weight, it will give you more of an understanding of the situation you're in, and truly what you want, and truly the desire that you want, and the identity that you're trying to build. Because we cannot build on something if we don't know what we're building on. okay? Now, when we're constantly in our comfort cycle, right, we're just coping, okay? So comfort equals coping. And we're doing all these things for that are coping mechanisms to make ourselves feel better. Now, when we're doing this, we're in a short-term mindset, right? We're just trying to give ourselves relief. We're giving ourselves short-term pleasure, and we're trying to escape. You'll never get the results that you truly want if your frame of thinking is in this way, or if you're falling into this side of things, because you're constantly going to be falling into the short-term way of thinking. If you want to be a man of respect, a man who has high levels of self-confidence, a man who's in the best fucking shape of his life, who's looking, performing exactly how he did on his 20s or on a higher level, we're going to have to flip that on its head and look at our long-term thinking. That's why I'm trying to get you to understand the reason you truly want to lose weight. What is that true motivation, okay? Because what that's going to do is going to flip your mind into more of a long-term focus. Our self-confidence can grow from long-term thinking. We're going to have more strength in our power. We're going to have more self-respect and focus. These are the qualities, these are the traits that a man who is leading lives by. We can never get what we want falling on the short-term way, just trying to get relief, pleasure, and escape. We want to be a man who takes life head on, takes problems head on, and builds from the ground up. Okay, shift your thinking from short term to long term. We do this by recognizing that when we're in a comfort cycle, we're just doing that to cope. Fuck that, we don't have time for that. We're trying to build, okay? Know the reason you're trying to lose weight. When is enough enough? When is it time to get in shape? When is it time for you to truly take life on? When it comes to getting in shape and really stepping into your power, right? We need to look at the rebuild, the man's rebuild. Now there's 4 points that we want to be able to focus on, okay? And again, it falls into that long-term thinking that we're speaking on. Forget all that short-term piss, okay? We want to focus on our physicality, our physical body. Build up our body, get in the best shape that we possibly can. When we do this, we're going to gain self-respect, we'll develop focus, discipline, and we can put these qualities into the rest of our life, and we can become better leaders. Okay, so rebuild our physical body. And then we want to look at our mentality, our mindset, our habits, our paradigms, our belief systems. How do you truly view yourself? This is where the identity builder comes into play. And we look at that inside our Leader 365 program. But we need to develop our mentality and mindset. We cannot just focus on the physical, or else we'll not feel at the top of our game. As men, we need to develop all areas. That's the way it is, and that's the harsh reality. Then we have emotional control. Stop falling into your feelings at all times. We're human, we're going to feel. That's natural, that's okay. But we're going to have to look at situations, problems, through our logic and facts as well. Because we're constantly going off our feelings, then majority of that time it's going to be from your old world and your old perception and the way that you used to feel. If we want to transcend into that next level and feel, look and perform exactly how you did in your 20s or on a higher level, we're going to have to learn how to develop emotional control. The last one is leadership. To develop as a leader, that starts with ourselves. Before we can lead anything else, we need to be able to lead ourselves. That's a path of self-mastery. But can't you see that getting in shape is a lot more bigger than what you thought? We're trying to become leaders in our own life. Yes, we're getting in shape to look at our best, but we're also there to develop all this as well. Be a man who rebuilds himself from the ground up and forget all that short-term nonsense. This is what this channel is all about. Now, we've just dropped a course called The Man's Rebuild. We basically break this all down. Check the description below and you can have access to that as well. The Man's Rebuild.